Grandma DC here. And Spats Dandy. Spatsy Brian, you have been knocking things off my computer desk again. Tell them why. Because you're a cat. Fess up. Yes, I'm here with my husband Angus. Say hello, Angus. You know, someone today said, Angus is just like your husband, just lays around and snores. My late husband. And I'm like, yeah, and then I got a younger pup. I committed dogamy with Scudner. Oh, well, a lot of us commit dogamy when we have more than one. That being said, I've almost made it through a 24-hour period without eating any carbohydrates. Woohoo! That's a good one, huh? And I came home and I took the pads out of my bra because those things are horrible. Just take them right out and get rid of them. And my body is saying, go to sleep, don't even get up out of this chair. You worked all week and tonight's supposed to be your night off, but I've already volunteered to work, so it's not a night off. And tomorrow, recertification classes. Yeah, I got to take a Kung Fu class for direct support professionals. That's right. I have to learn how to put people in holds. Aha! Grr, without hurting them. It doesn't say without hurting me, because my wrist has been killing me lately with the arthritis, and I'm sure this is not going to be a fun class for me. And then we do a lot of verbal sparring, which I'm fairly good at. If I have one skill in this world, it's this mouth right here. Some people hate it. Oh well. It's my greatest weapon. So keto dieting, I was thinking about the keto diet, and so to get inspired to keep this 24 hours going with just fats and meats and keto coffee. Keto coffee. I haven't even had any soda today. Probably why I feel sick. Kind of half sick to my stomach. It's just like, okay, now we're on track. Sounds weird that you start the keto diet and you're like, oh hey, I'm getting sick. Must be working. I know, but it's just the withdrawals from the carbohydrates. We all know that. Now, I'm probably going to get in trouble here. I don't know if I can legally do this, but he should like it. I mean, I'm going to plug this guy's channel. And his name is Chris Kruger, TSC, and he has come up with the greatest byline. I wish I had a good byline. I guess keep up with the insanity is my byline, but you know that's just a true statement. Anyway, he's got beasting, feasting, and fasting is his byline. That's yours, Chris. I give you full credit. And I was thinking about watching, as I was watching all these different keto people. There was one girl, she's keto, you probably have seen her. She's vegetarian keto, and she does a lot of raw milk and cheeses and butters and things like that as her main fats. And then the rest of the time she does vegetables. And she swears by it. And so I thought, well, hey, you know, I love milk, and I don't like milk. Milk doesn't like me, but I like cheeses and things like that. So I don't want to review my privacy settings right now. Computer. This morning it was doing this thing where every time I would hit the button, it had just put up the last thing I had copied about 10 million times. Thank you, Grampy Pappy, for telling me it was my keyboard. You were right, but you know what? It wasn't the keyboard I was using. The cat was laying on top of the computer, and she was pushing down on one of the keyboard keys inside. I have a laptop. One would not have thought of that, huh? Yeah, genius. So I'm listening to this woman talking about dairy and everything, and so I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to go to the Amish people. I'm going to get me some, you know, grass-fed eggs, because I've eaten all my eggs. They're all this big. I need to get me some more, and I will only get them from the farms. So I wanted to get me some, you know, real eggs, and I'm interested in dehydrating eggs. I found this thing on dehydrating eggs. Grandma, you're getting off the subject. Get right back to Chris. Okay. That being said, he about the time I'm ready to go get my milk and make my own cheese and make my own butter, and I'm going to get down and into this dairy thing with, don't quote me. I think it was something Kate. Can't remember. Anyway, and I'm thinking, yeah, man, I'm down with this. This is going to work for me. I find Chris Krueger, and this is what he says. That's just killed me. He broke my heart. Chris, you broke my heart.
So now specifically for keto people,
I'm going to turn you around so you can see him.
We get rid of the lactose, we're not having milk anymore, but maybe we want to have cheese, or we want to have cream. So what else is in dairy? Well, there is whey protein. And whey protein, that's the one that the bodybuilders tell you, you got to have your whey protein right after you work out because it digests so much quicker. And you know what? It does digest quicker. And you know what that means? It means that whey protein is hyperinsulinogenic. So on a low carbohydrate, high fat diet, on a ketogenic diet, what we are trying to do is to limit the insulin response.
And basically what he goes on to say, in layman's terms, is that there's casomorphine in cheese, which we knew, and it attacks the brain receptors in your brain, which makes you feel better and happy, which is why we all love cheese and milk and dairy and sour cream and cottage cheese and all that, and we overeat it because it just makes us feel so much better. And so we shouldn't eat dairy. And I have whey protein because it was always told whey protein's good. I swear to you, I'm going insane. I mean, I know everybody's got their own deal, and I don't think anyone really knows about how our individual bodies react, and we must all react differently. Because some people thrive, like this Kate lady, she thrives on veggies and dairy. And then me, I get fat on cheese and nuts. He also doesn't like eating nuts on a keto diet or too many seeds. I'm not sure what this guy eats. He talks about steaks a lot. And I suppose, since I dislike steaks thoroughly, that's probably the best thing for me to be eating. Because it seems like anything I like, even the cream in my coffee, my heavy whipping cream I like in my coffee, that seems to be bad for me also. It just ruins all the good butter and stuff I put in here. And is there any hope for me? Everything I like that makes me feel better is bad for me. Anything that makes me feel like crud, you know, they say is good for me. I ate a big chunk of meatloaf when I got home. I don't feel good. It must have been good for me. Maybe that's the way I'm going to judge my food from now on. You know, my seedy bread I made the other day, thumbs up. I really enjoyed that, especially with cream cheese on it. Casomorphine. And I love cheese, and probably for the reason he's talking about. I can't argue with him. I can't argue with her. It works for her, although I don't think she was ever really truly overweight. Sorry, hun, I don't know you. You could have been. And I'm glad what you're doing's working for you. It's just that some of us older people... Oh! One of my new subscribers, or she's actually an older subscriber. Well, not old, you know what. Foot in mouth, no. Okay. One of my subscribers has her own channel, and it's menopause and keto. Gosh dang it, see, I'm in menopause, so I have no memory. You know that. I'm gonna have to go back and look at one of my channels just to see. Anyway, I love your channel, sweetheart. Absolutely love it. She does really good cooking shows. She's a fabulous cook, and I'm gonna find her here in a minute. Anyway, it's keto after menopause. I know that. Type in those two words, you probably find her. Well, anyway, she does fabulous cooking shows. I mean, the after menopause lady. And it reminds me of me because when I first started, you know, I was doing like a lot of cooking shows. Like I made keto Twinkies somewhere in my past, a couple of years ago. And you know, I like doing that sort of thing because when I first started out, it was like you needed those more comforty, what you felt were normal type of foods that you eat in order to just, you know, get through this diet. And if you can, you know, replace them with something like keto Twinkies, which didn't exactly replace a Twinkie, but came close, close enough for, you know, government work. But anyway, you know, she's doing that sort of thing, and I appreciate that. I really like that. I think it's a lot of fun. But this time around, I'm kind of thinking that, you know, I just want to lose weight and get healthy, and they say keeping it simple is the best way. However, Chris, meat, just meat, just meat. Oh well. Yeah, and here, look. Scudner, why are we up on the table? Why are we on the table? Come here. Okay, you know what? You need to stop getting on the table. That's right. We're going to stop getting on the table. The kitty's after your feet. I can see that. So confusion, diet confusion. Excuse me. My nose is itching. Someone's going to visit with a hole in their britches. Diet confusion. So now I'm looking further. I'm like, no cheese, no queso morphine, que sera, de queso morphine. I'm going to die. So I'm looking on Netflix, and there's this whole special on how the human body works, you know, and how we get addicted to carbohydrates, and because of all the chemicals in our food and the carbohydrates, it causes our hypothalamus to shrink up like Grandpa's scrotum in a snowstorm. Sorry, Grandpa. But, you know, hey, if my hypothalamus is shrunk and I'm already screwed, we take this time out to censor Grandma's mouth. And we're back. I don't know. It's diet confusion. Diet confusion. All I know is if I like it, it's bad for me. And that even includes some of the keto things I like the cream in my coffee, cream cheese, sour cream, all the things I really like about keto all seem to be bad for me. And the meat and the butter, so far they haven't said anything about the coconut oil, but you know the veggie oil companies are attacking the coconut oil now. Coconut oil's bad for you. Oh, I give up. No, I don't give up. But I do let you all know that it is frustrating, and I have 8 more hours to go to make my 24 hours without any carbohydrates at all. And yes, I don't enjoy just eating meat. It doesn't make me feel good. Therefore, according to my new diet theory, if it makes you feel awful and you don't enjoy it, it must be good for you. I could probably eat salads without anything on them, naked. Yay. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to keep up with the insanity. I love you all. Bye-bye.